Welcome back to my channel. This is Alicia Creates. I'm Alicia. Today I'm going to do another 1 hour sprint or try to. I have an idea for how I want the next scene to go. I don't have long till that section kind of needs to wrap up, so I don't know if I'm prepared to write beyond that. And I also have some stuff I need to go do around the house before a certain time, so I should be able to squeeze in an hour, but I also don't know if I have enough content in my head to write for a full hour, so we'll see how that goes. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Oh, actually, I was gonna say I'm gonna just jump in and not blabber, but I do have something to blabber about. I was sitting at work the other day because I work from home, and my boyfriend messaged me and said, I found 2 chairs in the attic. And I was like, 2 chairs? He's like, yeah, 2 children's chairs. And I was like, 2 children's chairs, which out of context is weird, but whatever. But with the context I'm about to give you makes it worse because we will hear these little tippy tappy sounds in our attic, and we make jokes all the time that we have little children or little people living up in our attic that just roam around, and we hear them on and off, and we're like, knock it off up there, keep it down. We just shake our fists at our ceiling and make jokes. Whatever. But now we found little tiny chairs. I'll insert an image of them if I remember now. And it kind of works out perfect because they're in really good shape, and I'm sure all of you are screaming at your screens right now like, no, leave them alone, what are you doing? But I'm gonna turn them into plant stools and put one probably in here maybe, and one in my living room, or one in my craft room, one in my living room. One's gonna be in my living room. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the other one, or maybe one in my dining room. But anyway, that was just a short little story I wanted to share with you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and hop into writing, and I will be right back. So I realized that I didn't give you guys the word count before I started. The word count before I started was. I wrote it down somewhere in case this happened again because I'm trying to get better at that. Oh, there it is. Okay, so the word count before I started was 29,679 words. I ended on 30,594 words for a whopping difference of 915 words. So, not bad. I did, however, stop at 45 minutes and I didn't write for the whole hour because and at the beginning of each writing session, I read like the page before and I have to like stop and think for a few minutes. So, like the first 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes aren't actually writing. And like I said, I didn't write for the full hour. I stopped like 15 minutes before that hour was up. And the last two sessions, I wrote for a little bit over the hour. So I feel like that's pretty on par for how my writing has been going. But yeah, 915 words. I'm pretty happy with that. I got a good, sorry, hiccups. I got a good scene in. I'm really happy with it. I gotta write a little more on that character that I added. The scene with him in it did wrap up, and you probably won't see him again in this book. Maybe I might add another scene with him in it, but you probably won't see him till the next book, more than likely. But I really like him. He's a good solid character. Like he's definitely one where you hear about him or you read about him and you're like, how did they meet? What are their backstory? What's his backstory? Like he's interesting. I think anyway. I'm really looking forward to putting more in about him. Will I? We'll see. But yeah, the scene was awkward, but it was supposed to be awkward because there's something. Ooh, I don't know if I want to give too much details, but the situation was. The atmosphere was thick with emotions. I will just say that. There was a lot going on. I really enjoyed it. It was nice. But yeah. I Oh, I have so much I want to say, but I don't want to give too many details away. But yeah, I probably won't be able to do another 1 hour sprint because I work tomorrow. But in the morning, if I get up at a reasonable time, I will try to do like a little 30-minute sprint. If I get up early, I can probably do 1 hour sprint, but I don't know if I'll have time, honestly. I'll try to do at least a 30-minute sprint in the morning, but we'll see. If I can get my stuff together in the morning, we'll see how that goes, but I've not been getting up early on I usually only have 1 day off. I had 2 days off and I stayed up way later than I usually do. I usually go into bed at like 9. I stayed up till like 3 in the morning. I don't know what's going on with me. And I usually get up at like 5 or 6. I got up at like 9, 9:30. So my schedule's not good, so I don't know if I'll be getting up at 5 tomorrow. So yeah, that'll be fun. But I do look forward to writing some more on this. I still have this creative spark, and even when I don't have the creative spark and my creativity kind of lulls, when I have a creative spark so strong that I can write in advance and have an idea in advance and push stuff out far enough that like the creative spark dies halfway through that. If the plans are still there, I can work through them and get it on paper. Like I can get it. Like I'm not like I don't know. If the creative spark's not there, I can't come up with the idea. But if I've already come up with it and put the bullet point down, like plotted the idea, then I can write it when the creative spark is gone. If that makes sense. I don't know if what I just said made sense or if I'm just. Anyway, my energy's kind of like dying down. I had a lunch that isn't the healthiest and it was very heavy and it's starting to weigh me down. I'm getting a little tired. I have some stuff I need to go do that I don't want to do. It's the end of the day. I'm my ankle still kind of hurts. It's been a weekend. I'm just complaining. Sorry. You don't need to listen to my complaints. I'm sure you have your own complaints, but yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and go. Feel free to complain in the comment section below and I will listen to your complaints since you had to listen to mine. I hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful night, wonderful afternoon, weekend, whatever. As always, let me know what you're writing, where you're at in your process. If you write, what do you write? And I need to stop saying as always. I need to come up with new wording. I feel like if you watch my videos all the time, it's, especially with me posting every day right now, it's too much. It's too much. But you know the drill. If you don't wanna write full sentences, leave me an emoji. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.